come to you live on EA Sports. I'm Ed Cohen. Great to be joined by the pride of Plainfield, New Jersey. It's Jay Williams.
Look at you, giving my hometown some love. Respect to the Queen City. It's going to be a big-time game tonight. Let's see who's ready to play on the floor.
You're a king in those parts. You never forget where it all began. And we're ready to start this one at midcourt. Let's do it. To Tobias Harris. Missed it. He always has the green light, but the defense was ready.
And physicality is your friend. Don't let these guys get any easy ones down low. Make them look at the refs, wondering where the foul was every time.
Clippers have the basketball. Beverly. Down low, Gallinari. Tucker with the rebound. Harden with the basketball. Two-point advantage. Inside, he scores.
Ed, can I take it to a deeper level? I don't think sometimes fans recognize how difficult it is to make some of these type of decisions. When you move from one team to another, it's just not your move. But your everyday logistics for your family will change. Your wife, her entire social network, the people that she trusts in her neighborhood, your kids, to uproot them from their friends and school, more importantly. But at the end of the day, you have to make the right decision for you. And if you want to win championships, you have to look at this as a business. And there's no doubt about it, CP3 made the right business decision.
It's LA Clippers ball. Beverly to Williams. Probing the defense. Beverly to Gortat. Down to 5 on a 24. Williams just not going down.
And that's how you make a difference. Every shot that the offense takes, make sure that it has a 10 as far as degree of difficulty.
Beverly into the front court. 8-0 is the score. Beverly to Williams. And a whistle.
Those cat-like hands almost got a steal.
Williams fires the three. His first effort off the mark. On the follow. Way to stay with it.
This game is so mental. Trust me, some nights you get poor effort defensively, you can't make any shots, then you see the ball go in, boom, switch turned on.
Harden to Paul. To Anthony. Shot from the lane won't go.
But you can't just be a one-dimensional player. I know you're probably frustrated by me even saying that, but when you don't even give the option to pass the ball by utilizing some head fakes or ball fakes here and there.
It's the Clippers with the possession now to Gilgeous-Alexander. Missed that one. The defender was all over him. Gordon with it. Down just a couple. Tucker. Layup goes down. Well done.
In the paint, you need to finish just like that.
LA Clippers with the basketball. Alexander to Williams. To Alexander. Can't connect. Has to know what's a good shot and what isn't.
I know this is going to sound crazy, but it's so hard to guard a bad shooter. Their form throws your pace off on how you defend it. Sometimes there's nothing you can do.
Fires the three. Not that time. Tucker. Oh, good. Lead it. 4-point game. Anthony to P.J. Tucker. To Paul. Runner here won't go.
I just love where this takes you into the psychological battle as a player offensively. Was that a great contest, or did you just miss the shot? But now you have me thinking about that the entire next possession.
Harden. And Jay, they call the foul.
Timing was just a tad bit off.
Time for some new personnel into the game. Tucker. To Capella. Knocked loose. Clippers have got it. Gilgeous-Alexander to Gortat. Not that time.
I agree, I thought there was a foul, but also it's all about your approach. You can't come down the lane and jump off one leg. It's called a power lift. Go off two legs and expect the contact.
Now the Clippers call a timeout as they'll take a moment to go over things here in the second quarter. Mixing things up. Hockey line substitutions. Both teams making changes. Missed it. They weren't going to give that to him.
And it's never a great thing when you're talking to yourself the entire next possession about the shot you just missed. Now you know you're in that player's head mentally.
To Harden. And he's fouled. Earns a trip to the foul line, Jay.
Ed, the reality is that good jump shooters know how to get those calls. Overall, though, there's less flopping in the game, which is great. But there's something uncanny about certain players' abilities to get those calls on a regular basis.
And hits the first free throw. Able to convert on both free throws. Gets it in the left corner. Bradley to Gortat. Nice pace, sets it up, and slams it down. Jay, you know the deal. Keep the touches coming inside.
As long as that defense continues to give you high percentage shots, you better take that every time.
Paul to Chris. Inside, he scores.
Who's controlling the paint? The offense is controlling the paint right now. The defense needs to do a better job of making it more uncomfortable for those easy lays.
Rockets have it. To Harden. No good. Oh, it looked like he may have gotten him there.
For an offensive player at his magnitude, that's as easy as a layup if you're not crowding him defensively.
To P.J. Tucker. Working it outside. Baseline drive. And scores.
And see, this is simple. This is where the PG pulls the bigs over to the side and says, we can't allow that to happen. You need to be an enforcer down low.
Gilgeous-Alexander to Bradley. Oh, blocked by Chris.
Just incredible timing on that slot. On the rim.
Paul to Anthony. That's the shooter's mentality. Stays with it after the miss. Jay, mixed opinions with Carmelo Anthony. How will you remember his career?
Well, as of right now, he's a catch-and-shoot type player. But for me personally, Carmelo Anthony will go down as one of the greatest isolation players of all time. Back in his Denver days, his earlier New York Knicks days, there was nobody better in an isolated set than CA.
Paul tosses. Anthony. That's off the side of the rim, short. LA Clippers with the basketball. Beverly. Keep on trying. Shot's no good there.
You know, Ed, so many players think the only way they can get big money is on the offensive end, but this is a game.
Nice pace, sets it up, and slams it down.
See, Ed, that's what I love. You don't need to conserve your energy. You attack that rim with ferocity. You always set the tone.
Knocked loose. Rockets come up with it. Paul into the front court. Up by 3. And he finishes at the rim.
Ed, all this talk I heard over the summer, what about CP3's hamstring? Will he be able to get back his first step? Will he still have it? There you go.
Beverly to Bradley. To Beverly. The Clippers with 4 to shoot. Beverly and scores on the step back.
And while the ball was still in his hands, a sidestep throws a defender off. People aren't used to seeing that type of footwork.
Rockets in control of the basketball. Nene. To Paul. And he's fouled. Nice move that time, and he's going to the line for 2.
This drives me nuts when I see fouls like that being called in a close game. Sometimes you just gotta let them play, ref.
Can't connect on the first free throw. Misses the second as well. Tucker to Anthony. Yes, and the foul. And a chance at 3 coming up.
The defender was actually in a good position there. They even made a decent play on the ball. But sometimes those bounces go the other way. Still, stay aggressive out there.
Good as he completes the three-point play. The lead is up to 6. Clippers have the basketball.
Here we go. Here we go.
That'll be out of bounds. Last touch by Paul. So it'll stay with the LA Clippers. Bradley buries it on the catch and shoot.
No fading on that shot. Strictly up and down.
Fundamentals 101. That ends the third quarter. The Rockets with the lead. It's been a one.
Oh, I see how you're playing this chess match. That's what you keep doing defensively. Keep baiting him and luring him into shooting that jump shot. Exploit him.
Williams to Beverly. Going to launch beyond the arc. That no good. Off the mark. Gordon with it. He'll run the offense. To Capella. Here comes the screen. Paul. Capella down low. And he's fouled. Very close. Free throws coming up.
All right, that was a little bit of a gamble there, but not a terrible move sending him to the free throw line.
First one, count it.
Line for 2. Stepping in.
Second one off the mark. He goes 1 for 2. It goes down.
2 points. Take them any way you can get them.
with the basketball. Anthony to Harden. Surveys the floor. And he's fouled. He's going to the line for 2.
The game is too tight for you to be taking risks like that. You want to avoid foul trouble at all costs.
First free throw is good. Goes 2 for 2. To Tobias Harris. Took it down the lane, but it's no good.
And one of the most underrated things in this game is quick lateral speed. Good job by utilizing that speed and taking away the lane.
LA Clippers with the basketball. Gilgeous-Alexander. To Williams. Here comes the screen. Williams to Gilgeous-Alexander. Trying to cash in. That won't go. And it doesn't take a brain surgeon to know that was not a good shot.
See, I don't like that shot right there. Pass the ball, get the defense moving, maybe set a hard screen, roll to the rim, see the ball go in a couple of times before you settle for a mid-range jumper that's contested.
Harden to Paul. Driving right to the basket. Now Gallinari gets up there for the block.
This game is all about playing mind tricks on people. The offense is more worried about getting their shot blocked than they are about actually making the shot.
Anthony. Harden. Won't go. He needs some luck on his side given how they're defending. Gilgeous-Alexander. Now a steal as the Rockets have it.
You go back to the principles, things that we started working on when we were in first and second grade. It's called the shell drill. You stay down in the stance defensively, you try to deny the next pass away, and you have to communicate. If your conditioning is bad, you have no chance. But if you're able to do all these things together, collectively, you will be able to stop a great passing team.
Not getting the bounce. Shot from the lane won't go.
And the game is so different. In today's NBA, defenders are longer, quicker, and more athletic than we've ever seen before. So offensively, as a shooter, you either have to be able to create more space off the dribble for your shot or have a much faster release. Ideally, you have both in your arsenal.
Number 2.
Here's Paul, controlling the offense. And they call the foul. Jay, he was there too late.
I've seen it happen so.
It's the Rockets who are victorious as they win a close one by 2. For Jay Williams and all our crew, I'm Ed Cohen saying so long for now. This has been a presentation of the NBA on EA Sports.
Post-game wrap-up. The Rockets finished with a narrow victory on the scoreboard. The statistic that seems to stand out in 3D is their assists. So many of their points were made possible by their team chemistry, and it was great to see. What you see here is how the majority of the points were scored for the Houston Rockets. The Clippers must be devastated after such a close loss. They did a great job with their ball movement, forcing the defense to constantly make adjustments. Unfortunately, it wasn't enough for the win. What you see here is how the majority of the points were scored for the Los Angeles Clippers.
Game track. Second chance points.
When it comes down to it, this game was all about offensive rebounding. I say that because so many of the points came from second effort plays. The hustle out there was tremendous.
Player of the game.
Chris Paul put up the kind of points that made him an easy choice for this award. He couldn't be stopped. And when he realized he was in the zone, he just took it to another level.
Who was cold?
This isn't the segment you want to be in, of course, but even the best players find their way into this part of the show. We handpicked them for you. Here are the top plays.
Number 2. Number 1.